All right, I teased this conversation before we got to the Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, and wedding talk because that was a big story over the weekend. Nahigin, if you're listening, I know you're a Swiftie, so you'd like that conversation. I wonder if Steph Curry was invited to that. And Aisha. In a weird way, I feel like actually he could have been. Like, I feel like he knows Travis Kelce or something. Or that Steph is low-key a Swiftie, I think. He might be.
Sure.
You think he's in on these talks with Draymond, Lacob, Dunleavy? And when I say in on it, he's knee deep and wants to be constantly updated with the latest. Or do you think he's he gets a text every now and then, he's like, all right, guys, just do your thing. I'm going to be with the family. Out of sight, out of mind. This is my off season. I trust you. Do what you got to do. I'm genuinely curious how Steph is kind of digesting all of this LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Jimmy Butler kind of conversations. Because his name just doesn't really get brought up a lot when we have these, Shams, for instance. He doesn't bring up the fact that, Steph Curry is heavily involved in this recruitment, yada, yada, yada. I get, should he be is my question.
I don't know.
Should he be?
I wonder what he's up to.
Do you expect him to be if you're a Warrior fan?
I would assume that they put on the whiteboard, like Rich Paul did.
Sure.
Dunleavy and Lacob and everybody, on his exit interview of some sort, they're here's all the different possibilities. And then as things get crossed off of it, I wonder if Steph's hey, guys, any new stuff? Nope, nothing. Texting them.
Right.
I don't know.
He's just so...
It feels detached. And I don't think it's a bad thing.
No, it's not, because there's some superstars that are like this, right? And I'm not saying he's for the same player, but in different sports happen this way. But, Mike Trout, for example, way off. The Angels organization cannot be further from what the Golden State Warriors are. But we never hear, Mike Trout is actively trying to recruit so-and-so in the offseason. He wants Bryce Harper. He wants so-and-so. Some guys, that's not really their game. And that's
Bryce Harper does. Yep. He did.
That's what I want to get to. Bryce Harper, though, is a guy that actively is trying to attract other players. Hell, he's probably trying to attract Mike Trout. That's what they're trying to do. Back to Philly. I don't know if Steph is at the point of his career, and maybe if this was earlier, and apparently he was a part of the process, bringing in Kevin Durant, right? Maybe if this was early in his career, he would have. But he's going to be 40 years old soon. Maybe he's if you bring in LeBron, great. You have my blessing. I would love for him. I'll shoot him a text. Outside of anything of that, I'm not flying to him to try to lure him here. Again, this is all speculation. I don't know how these things are happening. I just wonder... the expectation from Warriors fans when it comes to their superstar athlete attracting other free agents. Steph is such a golden goose. I feel like he could do whatever he wants and Warriors fans are going to understand it. So if I told you Steph's not involved in the recruiting process at all, oh, that's fine. He's Steph Curry.
Do you think he wants Draymond Green back no matter what?
It's a good question. I don't know. I would lean on yes more so than no. But I am genuinely curious how he is feeling about Draymond Green coming back at all. Would he be sad and losing his brother? Absolutely. This is all he's known was Clay for a while, but Clay left. So he's gone through this before, Joe. Would he be totally devastated? You guys can't do that to Draymond, yada, yada, yada. I don't think it's to that degree, but would he be bummed out? Sure. But he could talk himself into a life without Draymond Green because he had to do it with Klay Thompson, right?
Well, I do think he's got to be a little bummed, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Just think about this. Giannis got moved, right?
He did.
We didn't get him.
Nope.
Jaylen Brown got moved.
Yep.
We didn't get him.
Nope.
Paul George got moved, and they've been linked to him for quite a while.
Yeah.
They didn't get him. Who else has been moved? Ja Morant. Now, I don't think he wanted him, but he's out there.
But he was out there. Yeah. And you could have had him, no picks for Ja, by the way. No picks.
Apparently, Anthony Davis may or may not be out there. Trey Murphy may or may be out there. May or may not. LeBron may or may not be out there.
LaMelo was, yeah.
LaMelo is out there.
Julius Randle was.
Julius Randle.
Nick Clack. Nah.
That's going a little too far. Who else?
Have we missed anyone that's a big superstar that got traded?
Or just moved teams.
Walker Kessler? No? I mean, he went for a lot. I don't know. If that was a possibility, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 guys. Yeah.
right? And
Brandon Ingram, did we mention him? That was a big one.
Though he's not
I know, but
the shine that he once was.
But I do think Warriors fans have always kind of been infatuated with him in his style of play.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I mean, you're looking at least 8 to 12 guys that have changed hands that I'm sure in some form or fashion in an ideal world he would love to have on the Warriors. I just wonder where he's at, and like, is he thinking like, oh, you guys keep missing out? Now I really want the max. Oh, you guys keep missing out. Now I really want out. Now, we keep missing out. We need more money. Now I really want to go low on my next contract. Like seeing LeBron James do it. I don't know. I just wonder where he's at.
Is he taking part in the American Century Championship?
ACC?
This week? It's this week in Tahoe, correct? I'm curious, like, if they asked him about it, would he go out of his way?
Did you see who's ready for it? Josh Allen.
Oh, is he?
Oh, yeah. Swing looks great.
Well, he's a new dad now, too. So, like, that new dad strength is real. So he's going to drive it not just 300 yards, but 350 for sure.
He usually plays with his dad, so I don't know if he's in or not.
Is LeBron going to play in it?
I mean.
What? I'm being serious. He golfs now. I mean, Rich Paul was asked about it, and that's the first thing he said.
Him and Steph, who have been, like, if there's a face of the league that's not LeBron, it's been Steph.
Yeah.
For him to play with those guys and Dre, how important would that be to him? Like, is that for him, like, something he's really thought about through the years?
I mean, the golf would be tremendous with those guys.
There you go. That's it. I just cut it off. The golf would be tremendous. And then I like Kellerman immediately. He's like, but the basketball. Like, be serious here, Rich. And again, he didn't want to be serious talking about the Warriors and Steph. It was playing golf together, not basketball. And I'm curious if Steph played this week and he was asked, hey, LeBron James, free agent, been linked to you guys. Rich Paul says could be an opportunity. What does Steph say? Probably does his normal Captain America. Oh, it'd be great to add a player of his caliber, yada, yada, yada. If he does it, great.
I bet you he watched a little summer league.
You think so?
I do.
I was scoping out yesterday, sitting in the stands. I was like, all right. I was actually looking for Pajemski. You made the joke earlier because Pods is usually at those things. I didn't see Lacob. He might have been there because he's usually courtside for all that stuff. Now, I didn't know this.
I would love Lacob to just coach the summer league team.
I didn't know that.
That'd be hilarious.
Golden One has one simultaneously.
The Warriors played up there in between the two Chase Center games.
Because Joe, I've been to every single California Classic since its inception.
Yeah,
and it's alternated at times, but now they're each holding their own like thing. Because the Kings used to be involved with the Warriors. It'd be Kings, Warriors, Lakers, and then Team X. For a while, it's been the Spurs or the Heat. And now the Kings are just holding their own year-round up in Golden One, which is great. That's awesome.
Kings fans.
Oh.
Throwing themselves a ticker taper parade party because they were loud during Summer League. I mean, they're like, could you imagine if this team was ever good? You lost Game 7 at home where Steph dropped 50. Crowd had nothing to do with that game.
No, I could imagine if this team was good, you blow it up immediately. Brian Palo Alto.
It's the most ridiculous thing like Kings fans. And Darius Acuff, they're like freaking out over his field goal percentage. Freaking out.
Real quick, you know who looks sweet? The Lakers rookie? Cameron Carr.
No, Cam Carr's good.
He's good.
I like him as a player.
He's got a stroke,
I like
man.
him as a player.
Yeah. Those are my only takeaways yesterday. Yaxel, legit. Cameron Carr might be legit. Brian Palo Alto, also legit. He heard the bat signal, Joe, and he called, and I appreciate it. What's up, Brian? Hope you had a nice holiday weekend, man.
Yeah, happy holidays, guys. I mean, I guess a question for you guys. Do you guys have any belief in Mike Dunleavy Jr.?
I do.
As the general manager of the Warriors?
It looks like Yaxel's a good pick.
Yeah, and great. That's, Larry Riley, there's a role for those kind of guys, right? But the guy that runs the entire front office and in personnel and all that stuff can't just be the guy that does a good job of evaluating drafting, right? You have to be able to do deals. Everyone's doing deals. Good teams, bad teams, teams in between. They're remaking their rosters. And he's sitting on his hands, and it's just he's not going to get anything done. Right. And you can say, like, remember all these, protect your all these assets. Why did we protect the assets? To get Giannis, right? Obviously, right. That was pitched and sold to us just in the same way that LeBron and Anthony Davis coming together with the Warriors and Draymond opting out. Everyone's coming together, right? They're the ones that fuel these rumors. Nobody else. Right. And so it's just continuous. It's just a perpetual, the boy who cries wolf loop with them, that they're going to do something big. We've got big stuff in the mix, and then they do absolutely nothing. And it is what it is, right? If Steph's going to play meaningful basketball, again, it'll probably have to be in another uniform. And I hope he seeks that out because, and that's all good. I think Yaxel could be a good player too, but is he going to impact winning in a major way this year? I don't know. Anyways, guys, have a good rest of your holiday.
Brian, before you go, what did you make of Donald Trump making the call, getting that red card? He's gone. Oh, he didn't want to talk.
He hung up.
He didn't want to talk about it. I know he's very opinionated on all things FIFA and Donald Trump, so that'd have been good. I do think it's interesting, and I was thinking about this as I was scootering in this morning, Joe, on this brisk morning.
Without a helmet?
Yeah, but I had a beanie on. What if...
It's just... I don't know why you draw the line there.
Hold on.
What a response.
Wear the helmet, dude.
What if LeBron never left the Lakers? And that was never an option. And the Warriors have basically been doing the same thing that they would have been doing no matter what. I do think LeBron opting not to return to Lakers and becoming a free agent has kind of screwed the Warriors and Warriors fans' minds when it comes to expectations. You get what I'm saying? Had this never been an opportunity or possibility to get LeBron, I think we'd be looking at this whole thing totally different because we didn't think much was going to happen this offseason anyways.
No, Warrior fans would still be angry.
Would they? Not as angry, right?
No,
as angry.
Well, I heard from a lot of people that just don't want LeBron. A lot of people, especially at the Rianito pool. When I was up there this weekend, they were like, I listen every day, and let me tell you, I want nothing to do with LeBron. I know he's good. I hate him.
I think the fact
That's stupid.
I was surprised how many people hate LeBron. And yeah, they would probably root for him once he became a Warrior, but they don't want LeBron.
Well, my only thing is, too, is I respond, do you hate Draymond Green? And most of them say no. I was like, oh, well, Draymond wants LeBron. So how do you feel about that? That's what I always go to. One of your most beloved athletes and players in franchise history wants him.
The relationship with Draymond can be complicated at times.
It can be. How's your relationship with Brandon Ayuk right now as a fan?
Essentially, he doesn't exist as a Niner in my mind.
He still is, though, technically. Will he be for long?